How are you doing? Happy Friday.
Happy
Hope
Friday.
your Friday's better than ours.
Ooh, we're going to be nice and raw and real with y'all today. Hope y'all are doing well. We got
Yeah.
9 people on. Good. Things are working. Let us know if you can hear us and see us. Obviously, the beginning of a live stream stuff. Alrighty.
Everything comes through.
Yep.
All right,
Suzi,
so yeah, why are we live?
it's been a fun month.
Yeah.
So, first and foremost, if you guys have been part of any of our courses or in any of our libraries of stuff, thank you so much for all your trust and hopefully all the value you've gotten from us. You might have received an email or 2 or 10 in the last 24 hours or so. And that's kind of the purpose of this live stream,
Yeah.
is to explain what's going on. Number 1, why we're doing it.
Yeah.
Number 2, and number 3 is to get some real feedback from y'all on if we should continue to do this or not. We're gonna eat some humble pie and just make sure that we're doing what's right for the customers, but also explain what is in our mind as we're working through this.
Yeah, you guys come first. So if this transition that we're going through is not the perfect thing for you guys, we want you guys to be happy. That's most important. We had intentions, but like you guys know, not always your intentions aren't always the best thing. I have intentions with my kids sometimes and it backfires. So,
Put in the comments if you want to know on the personal side of things what we're currently grappling with, but we'll stay business right now.
Yes, it's been a hard decision. Anyway, that's what life is. You go forward, you make decisions, you try to go forward in the right direction. And if you get feedback, the best thing is to listen to it and then kind of take a pause and make sure that are we still going in the right direction. So, little backstory is we've used Teachable since I started the business. So since 2015, Teachable, we posted our courses there, and we've done used Teachable as our shopping cart. Then around 2017, 18, we plugged in Thrivecart to just be the shopping cart. So the courses were still hosted on Teachable, but Thrivecart is a shopping cart because it can have better upsells and downsells, and it was more robust than what Teachable was providing. So that's what we've been doing for the last 4 years. Thrivecart is the shopping, Teachable is the platform where the students log in and access their stuff. Then last year, Thrivecart came out with their own learning management system. So in our minds, we're like, wow, we can combine everything under Thrivecart. It's one place for our VAs to log in. It's one place for us to log in. Also, as a recommendation for our students, Thrivecart is a better solution because it's a one-time fee where you have your shopping cart, your funnels, and you can host your courses, or you can have it as your learning management system. So we're like, if we're going to recommend this to our students, let's use it ourselves, right? Let's go all in and use Thrivecart.
Yeah, because Suzi laid out a lot there, which is great.
Nice.
So just to slow down on a couple of points there. One was, I'm generally the tech support guy of the team, and we get a lot of, hey, Sharif, we'd get a lot of questions coming in when people are trying to do what we've done, which is fantastic, what you should do, model success and all that good stuff. But people would say, hey, I'm having a hard time. I bought Teachable based on your recommendation. I bought Thrivecart based on your recommendation. And so they're out a good, pretty penny in that process, and they're not able to get it to work. And, so part of that is it's just complicated, connecting two things together, but also all kinds of weirdness where you'd have to have this rather pricey plan on Teachable to make the connections work. It just wasn't the most accessible solution for our audience.
Yeah.
And so on the one hand, we were suggesting, hey, we have a system that works, but let's tell them to do something else. Let's, do as I say, not as I do type of thing. And we didn't want to go in with that. If we thought there was a solution that would work for you guys as our students, as well as us as business owners, we thought, let's bite the bullet. Let's make the change so that you could see kind of what we're working with.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, the migration process is a little bit messy.
It's a lot of work. We have 100,000 students that we're trying to import to a new platform. So with that comes some hiccups of people now getting emails that they're accessed on the new platform. They have a new login credentials that they have to set up. They have to create a new account. They lose their progress that they had in Teachable. So if in Teachable in the course you had 50% progress, you're back at 0 in Thrivecart Learn. So there's pros and cons, right? There's the pro of us going all in on this platform and like what we recommend, we're going to do as well. But then it's also hard for our students to transfer. It's just hard to go to a new platform and have new logins and all that. So we're here to really get you guys' feedback. Are we at that point yet?
Sure. One thing I want to insert there is if you're just getting started, if you're one of our students and you're taking our recommendations, we do highly endorse Thrivecart Learn and using the Thrivecart system. Like, it's just, if you already have 101,000 students and counting, then it becomes a slightly different conversation to have. So for anybody who's out there thinking like, are they flip-flopping on what they're telling us to do? No, we're trying not to. We're just thinking for the sake of our own students, what's the best for stability and all of that. And we have the Keto Goddess here. Hey, how's it going? As receiving some of those emails. Oh my goodness, so many issues we've been having. You can't customize the emails. You can't even have them come from our email address. And so
it's a little tricky.
Yeah, some trickiness.
The transition is hard. I think if we started off with Thrivecart and Thrivecart Learn, it would have been smooth because then that would have been the platform that we have. But transitioning after 7 years and trying to take all these students with us is kind of tricky. So yeah, and Ryan, where I just read a little bit there, like where appreciate your honesty. Yeah. I know, yeah, it's a problem. We love our students. That's why we're here to really see, like, is this the right thing for you guys? Are you having a lot of frustration with the transition over? We have no issue with keeping Teachable as our learning management system and then continuing what we've been doing the last couple of years of having Thrivecart as our checkout and Teachable as the place where you log in and access your courses.
Yeah, and honestly, part of the inspiration for us going live here, we're seeing Liz saying, appreciating us coming out and being honest with it, is we've seen in a bunch of different scenarios, a bunch of different companies, founders handle things differently. And we just want to make sure, we're sitting there and we're getting a little anxiety going through the email inbox. We're like, I don't want this to reflect. And we also just don't want to impact you guys in a negative way. So we just want to get out there and get your honest feedback. We could go either way. We could continue on and complete this migration process. We could roll back or do a combination of the two, really looking for, not the combination of the two. No. We're picking one. Sorry, that was, stop there. But just want to be upfront with you guys. And then if you've gotten those emails and you've gone through it, give us some feedback in the comments. I'll also go ahead and share with you our little thank you coupon in just a second. We have a gift for you for going through with this, but we have some good feedback as well here. Alrighty.
I mean, when everything wasn't Teachable and students had to log into Teachable, there were login issues of like, I needed to have my password reset, and then Teachable sends a little code and you have to use that. And now they're having issues with Thrivecart. So there is just issues with logging into a system whenever. Yeah. So, I mean, we've had that experience on both platforms just because like sometimes I forget my login credentials and then I don't know what email. Oh my gosh, for Peacock. I couldn't log into Peacock for the longest time and we couldn't watch The Office. And it was very hard to finally get my account back. So I understand the issues.
All right, just going to put up a few things. I'm also going to add a chat overlay here so we can see as they're happening. So keep the comments coming, keep the feedback going. Let's see here. Yeah, somebody saying, all right, exactly. Yeah, so people who are going through the same transition, I think a lot of people are looking at Thrivecart Learn as being an awesome alternative to using Teachable. So it's a fantastic platform. It is growing. So yeah, we're all going through this together. Let's see what Ryan has to say here. It is. Ben Super, yes. Thrive Apprentice 4.0.
Another system.
We're switching again, guys.
No.
Yes. No. Thrive Apprentice is an awesome looking system as well. A little bit techie for a lot of folks. It's one of those where I like it a lot too, but I also know that we have to do the solution that we also think most people would be able to get and manage and do all that. So I'm with you there.
Kelly says, go for the transition. It might kind of rocky, but I think in the long run, it will be better, especially if this is what you're recommending your students to do.
That's good feedback. Zochill says, my transition was smooth and I have almost everything you've created. Thank you. And that's also, so we've gotten a few emails in the inbox where it was bad feedback, but we also we're not going to hear feedback if it was a good transition. So I think we also need to weigh it both. It's fine. Had no issues.
Hi there, South Africa and USA.
Sherry does bring up something good, kind of just something we can help with. If you do go with Thrivecart, is it tacky to host your videos on your private link YouTube? tacky. That's a good word for it. There's a few problems with doing YouTube for your premium content. One is they can just right click on it and say copy the link URL. So that's not ideal. Because you can't do it private. It would have to be an unlisted YouTube video, which means that if you have the link, you can access it. I do have a bunch of content, and we're going to be updating course by number with this recommendation as well. Bunny.net is extremely affordable, and it's extremely secure. And that's what we're using for a lot of our courses. And it's a bunny, which is like adorable. So, you can't go wrong there.
All right. So Sharif says you make a good point that some people actually do like Teachable because they have a lot of other instructors and their courses on there. So that whole Teachable One login is actually nice for them. So that was one of the emails we got back today, but I'm glad it worked for you. The transition was nice for you.
Yeah. Do we have tech training on setting up Thrivecart funnels? Interspersed everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have there's a Thrivecart funnel in printables by number for small digital products. There's one in services by number for doing your own services. And then there's one in course by number for doing online courses. We have been toying around with updating funnels by number and just sharing all this stuff about Thrivecart, right? You want to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. Yes, it's on our to-do list. We have had a lot of students that start with blogging and they understand what funnels are and then they start getting really excited about it. And so funnel by number is a course that we have kind of in staging right now. Like we need to put a bit more love into it before we release it to y'all. But obviously this is in our way. So once we are done with this issue, that's what we want to get back to, is just creating the content that you guys need and want. And so that is coming. It's coming this year. We're just getting through this big old hump right now in the road.
Liz is saying going forward, she's like, the next 100,000 students won't even know the difference. It's a good point. It's a good point.
It's very forward thinking. I like that.
Yeah, Liz. I'm very much, sometimes I'm stuck and I'm like, this is working. It's not broke. Why fix it? And John's very much of the mentality of like, we can make this better. We can make this better. We can always continuously improve it. So it's a good balance between the two of us.
Yeah, so that's that comment. Some of these, Heather, that's an awesome comment. We're going to put that up on the screen because we can't even read it all here. So let's keep working through. All right, Tatiana, login yesterday. Couldn't log in.
Then I thought it was spam.
So printables by number isn't an ebook. So if you want to email friends at freedombynumber.com, that sounds like something we might need to double check. So go ahead and send us an email with that information. We'll definitely get back to you. And while we're there, before we get into Heather's awesome comment, coupon code. So
good time.
I hear like something negative. Make people happy. So again, we are just being honest with you guys. Like this has been a little bit of a stressful couple days for us. Yeah. Not only we
I haven't even revealed all this stuff that's going on in our life. That's a whole nother video. You can't share that yet.
Spoiler alert! It's been a crazy month. But to help out, if you want, you can go to freedombynumber.com/products, and if anything you want, we've never done a 50% off sale. No. We're doing it today.
Just today.
Because it's like, why not? it's
one day.
One of them days. So coupon code migration on any of the checkout forms should take 50% off. And you'll be enrolled into Thrivecart Learn. So you might migrate it back to Teachable, depending on how this conversation goes.
Yeah. So far, we're leaning towards keeping with the migration. I don't know. Liz made a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what Heather has to say.
It's so long it doesn't have it.
Can you open your screen, make it bigger? Oh, no, it's just everything bigger.
Heather, you might need to break that up into multiple.
No, she's on Facebook. I'm going to find her on Facebook.
Okay, that's a good point. That's what we all love about you while you're here. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's good to be. Oops, Daisy. Good to be open.
All right.
Open and honest.
Yeah.
Open and
honest. Don't pretend to be overly perfect, right? Show warts and all, right? Just be honest with things. All right.
I can see it. Heather says, thank you for your concern and consideration for your students. That's what we all love about you and why we're here. Thank you. Totally understand and accept your decision to move over and appreciate all the hiccups. I had an email from Thrivecart yesterday and I thought it was spam. Great. Yeah. Then I got your email to explain why it was happening and went back to my spam folder and finished it out. Great.
So it actually delivered to your spam folder? That's not good.
It's not good. I signed up and accessed the courses straight away. No problem. I have had 6 more emails from Thrivecart today letting me know how to access my new courses. I'm not sure if that's because I've got a number of your courses, so that hasn't bothered me. Thank you. 2 more emails popped through while I'm writing this. Just a teething problem glitch, I'm sure. No problem at all. Have fun with this new system. Keep up the good work, and thanks for everything you do.
We love you guys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so Go ahead.
So for every course that you enrolled on Teachable, you'll get an email for every single course. So as we export them out of Teachable, like all the blog by number students, then we take that export and we put it into Thrivecart, and that slowly imports them into Thrivecart, and then that sends emails just for blog by number. Then we do an export for printables by number, and we do import it into Thrivecart, and then you'll get your second email. So if you are enrolled in 12 different products that we have, you're going to get those many emails.
We've gone 7 ways since Sunday trying to figure out a way to do it without all the emails, talk to Thrivecart themselves. Sorry, nothing we can do at this point.
We could send everybody one email if we do an individual import of 100,000 people. So 100,000 imports.
Let's pull it back a little bit.
We're
getting a little too geeky here.
We could do it.
Oh, Yelena got almost all of our courses, got a bunch of emails. You're in tech support yourself. You get it. Thank you for your understanding.
Guys.
Okay.
I have a lot of products.
Let's put a few more up here.
God's Bow says, do you have a course on how to write blogs step by step? Yes, we do. It is called Blog by Number. So, and you can get it for 50% off today.
Hey.
Yay.
Coupon code migration.
Yeah, there's stickers on my shoe. There's not another in the blog world like you do. Yeah, I spend money on programs that I've never made progress. Suzi and John, I feel you hold hands. I feel like you hold our hands. Thank you for always trying to make it the best possible for your students. Thank you, Melinda.
Very kind.
Thank you. Let's hold hands.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
On camera.
Yeah. No, I was going through the inbox this morning after getting at least somewhat of good, decent sleep last night, and we'll reveal why later. And I saw a couple emails that people, they weren't mad. They were just a little confused on like, how do I log in? I'm getting emails. And because I sent that one email letting people know that we're doing the migration. And I also mentioned it in last week's broadcast, but people do miss things. Like a lot of emails come in. So when I saw a couple confused students, I'm like, John, we need to go live. Mm-hmm. We need to make sure that we connect with people.
Yeah. Ryan, thank you. A nice little opportunity for a plug there. Some watching now may not be current clients, want to share the best landing page for us to look at and join you.
Oh, thanks.
So we have a few different places online. We're streaming right now to YouTube and Facebook. And so you can check us out anywhere there. If you just search for either Start a Mom blog or Unbeatable Tech, you'll find our stuff on those platforms. And then also you can go to either startamomblog.com if you're interested in getting started with the writing side of things, or if you're just looking to get geeky, you can go to unbeatabletech.com and check out what we're working on these days.
What is the LP address? What's LP? Little Product Launch Kit? What's LP?
Landing page, I would think. What's the landing page
LP.
address?
Yeah, just type in.
Yeah, just go to freedommynumber.com and you can find anything else from there.
Just find us. Google my name.
Alrighty, let's see here. Just pull something else up here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lisa.
And thank you for all your support.
Okay, so do you teach SEO for blogs, especially Shopify blogs? I know how to manage Shopify. I've done it for a couple of shops, but I don't teach especially just Shopify blogs, but I do teach blogging in general and how to find a good keyword and then rank in Google so you get organic traffic. That is covered in Blog by Number.
Yeah, because realistically, SEO for Shopify, SEO for WordPress, SEO for anything, it doesn't matter. The platform is really secondary. The practice is primary of what you do and how you find those keywords and rank your content. Alrighty. Carla, it's hard to log in with Thrivecart when you have a lot of courses from different owners. Better than Teachable. So wait, better than Teachable. I'm confused.
Hard to log in with Thrivecart when you have a lot of courses.
I would ask for a follow-up on that. So is Thrivecart better than Teachable, or is Thrivecart complicated? Because we're mixed. That whole My Teachable thing is kind of tricky as well.
Like I have issues with logging into Teachable, but the password reset with Thrivecart is a little tricky because they email you twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing is perfect, guys. There's just no perfect system.
Except for the next system that comes out. And that system's going to be the perfect system.
Never switch it again.
I love this little comment. It's so funny. I think you have all your products. Runs to go check.
Yeah. So Marine says, we still have access to the free products that we have access to on Teachable. Yes. I am thinking that our Teachable account we'll keep that active forever. I think we can. And then you'll just forever have access to the stuff on Teachable, but we'll keep the things updated on the future platform. So if we keep with the migration and we continue going with Thrivecart Learn, the updates to the courses and all new courses will be on Thrivecart Learn, but everything you have access to in Teachable, you'll still have access to.
Definitely. Yeah, logging into Teachable is great. And then bookmarking and all that. And then hopefully you don't clear your cookies. The login process, but it's also for a good reason. The internet is a crazy place. And so it's important these days to make sure you have good security there.
Landing page. Carla.
No idea what you're doing on Thrivecart. Can't get into it from the first migration. Okay. So if you have any issues getting in, you should be able to click on login.freedombynumber.com and then click on the forgot my password button, because you're there. If you got the email, you're in the system, and you might have just missed the reset your password email that you got. So you click forgot password and put in the email address that you used to use when logging into Teachable, and then you should be able to follow that whole forgot password process. If that doesn't work, you go ahead and email friends@freedombynumber.com, and we'll be back there with you.
I'll take Rachel's.
Okay.
When I go through the course and Blog by Number, does it cover how to tell my audience how to download the digital product? I'm struggling with how to manage those instructions and what I need to do. So when we started the by number courses, our mentality was to split up the different teachings into smaller courses so we can price them accordingly. So we don't have one massive course that teaches everything from A to Z. That's $1,000. We have smaller courses that's at a more reasonable price. So Blog by Number teaches you blogging and SEO and how to grow your email list through blogging. Then it touches on monetizing your blog as well. But if you really want to get into digital products and where to sell them, how to market them, then get Printables by Number. So a lot of people transition from getting Blog by Number, starting their blog, building up their audience, understanding their audience, and then getting Printables by Number with selling their first small digital product. So between those two, that would cover what you need.
Yeah. And that's also, when you get that big, massive course, it's extremely overwhelming for a lot of folks. So by also pricing it where it's accessible to everybody and breaking down just to smaller chunks, you can make more progress. Okay, I've got my blog going, I've got traffic, now I'm ready to monetize and things like that. So hopefully that's helpful. And I love this, Leah, as well. Nothing worth doing is ever easy.
Like this dog?
No. I still kind of like the dog. It's just a lot of work.
Oh
All right, great question. Keeping it sustainable. I love that name as well. Where do you find your courses to take advantage of 50% off using coupon code migration? Teachable or Thrivecart, just go to freedombynumber.com/products, or just go to freedombynumber.com. It's there in the menu, and anything there is going to have that applied. So, or you can apply the coupon code. It'll work.
Yeah, that links to all the sales pages of the stuff we have.
Yep. And here's the coupon code for anybody.
Can you put the freedombynumber.com/products on there?
Oh, sure. Let's go into the chat.
Oh, thanks, Yelena. Yeah.
I just put into the chat everywhere our product page. You can go check those out if you'd like. Alrighty.
Yelena or Yelena?
I'm not sure.
Yelena.
Yeah, I'm glad you appreciate our strategy. It ends up making it really hard on us.
Yes,
because
it's so hard.
It would be, and we look at other people who have these $2,000 courses and it's one course and that's it. It's like, golly, that sounds so simple. But we also, we know our audience and we don't want to make people take out loans or things like that to get in and get going. So it's a strategy we took on intentionally, even though it makes it multiplications of complexity that we have to deal with. But
more courses, more funnels, more checkouts, more students, more fun.
More support tickets.
Awesome.
Me for his glory. I'm launching a Shopify store for printables, and I want to use blogging for marketing/Pinterest purposes. The blog is secondary to the store. Which course would you recommend you try first? We would recommend go with Printables by Number. We'll be honest with you. We teach WooCommerce and Thrivecart on those courses. The reason being because most of our students come from a blogging background, and WooCommerce is an easy thing just to tack on to it. But also, as you well know, Thrivecart is kind of our bread and butter, and we really prefer that system for selling any digital product. But you will still learn all the goodies of marketing and selling printables.
They'll learn how to market it, but if you actually want to do blogging or Pinterest, that's more in Blog My Number. That's what she's asking. I want to use blogging for marketing and Pinterest purposes. That's more in Blog My Number.
She says you want to Shopify. The blog is secondary to the store. So she's really focused on the store side.
Okay, so if you depends on which focus you have. If you want to grow the blog for organic traffic, get Blog My Number. If you want to make sure your printables are marketable, then get Printables My Number.
Woo!
At least they're both reasonably priced. And for now, you can get them both for 50% off. So I would just snag them both.
Buy one, get one free, baby.
They're BOGO right now until the end of the day.
All right. Question comes in from Carla. Will all your bonus content move to Thrivecart Learn? Yes. All the courses. We're still in the process. One little fun fact. It takes a little while to import a big list of 15,000 students from System A to System B. I would expect to just upload it and be done. No, it takes like a couple hours, which is why emails are kind of floating in throughout the day. We're just like queuing it up. So long story short, yes, all the courses that we are updating and maintaining will make the move, including the Thrivecart bonus there. Alrighty, let's just kind of click through some things. Was she the same person as the Shopify? I'm not.
No.
Okay.
Awesome. Love digital products. What's the difference between small product launch or little product launch kit probably versus Printables My Number? Thank you for the discount code. ?
So did she thank us for the discount code, or did she not thank us?
I think she tried.
She had confusion towards the end there, but
oh man, I need some humor.
Yeah. That's what life's all about.
Little product launch kit gives you the high level steps and the templates to actually make your printables business. Like it's like a boost. It's like the nitro you put in your car, which I have no idea what that is. Like
hit the NOS button.
The NOS button, yeah. So if you already have a printables business or a small digital product business, getting Little Product Launch Kit would be a great add-on because it's going to give you your sales page template, your email templates, your little product templates, and the steps that you need to follow. If you need instructional videos, more hand-holding, more step-by-step, click-by-click instructions, then get the big course called Printables by Number. If you just need a little boost of a pack of templates and some instructions, then get Little Product Launch Kit.
Awesome.
Exclamation point.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go down here. Finally have a digital products. Going to launch imperfectly. Is landing site only to start? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you mean just having a landing page and not having a big... Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Especially, one thing that it took us a couple of years to really kind of understand ourselves as we were building it was a blog is essentially a traffic source. Sometimes we think that the blog is the business is the blog, and they're one and the same. But in reality, you get traffic however you want to. If you like YouTube, you don't need a blog. You can have a YouTube channel and send them traffic to your landing sites or landing pages. So absolutely, there's different ways to go, different speeds that everybody's comfortable with. That is totally fine.
The blog gives me anxiety.
We should start a Facebook group for that. High anxiety bloggers, because it's a true
support
thing.
Group.
Yeah.
My stuff's not ranking. Liz says, if you...
Hi, I'm John. I'm on the third page of Google.
I've been stuck on the third page. Okay, Liz, right there, is saying, if you stay with Thrivecart Learn, will you do a new course?
We'll certainly update course by number. Yeah. Because that would be a recommendation shift. We try not to change our recommendations lightly. So we're really stress testing it right now. But yes, at the bare minimum, if you do sign up for Thrivecart Learn or Thrivecart using our affiliate link, you'll get access to the Thrivecart bonus. And we already do have the tutorials built into that one. But inside of our main course by number, we're just doing some stress testing before we change out any what's already existing there. Thank you, Annie.
Thanks, Annie. Annie's going crazy. It's awesome. Thank you.
It's getting really warm in this room. We need to get a fan in here.
I know.
And it's February. Oh, Lord. Okie doke.
Good morning, Karen.
Let's see here. I put it off way too long. Right. Blog isn't the business.
Not the total, yeah.
It could be. Like your business could be as simple as just affiliate marketing and SEO, and that's great. But
one day.
We like digital products.
One day.
Alrighty. And good morning, Karen.
It's still morning? Oh no, it's afternoon here.
Good afternoon, or good morning
afternoon.
to you. Good afternoon over here.
To us.
Eastern Standard.
Yeah.
It's hot in Florida.
Oh man. Okay, guys. Are we getting a clear answer
No.
to move forward with the transition, or are we just I'm just not getting 100% decision here. What do you think?
From here, seems like everyone's on board with us moving forward. If they were upset with us, they wouldn't be on the live stream. So
Maybe they would.
could be biased. Does the course tell us? Oh, let me see here. Another tech question. Yes. Does the course tell us how to send the download to our customers? Yeah. Certainly. If you're in printables by number, just selling like a small digital file, we show you exactly how to set it up and do either shared or download files, as well as if it's a course, how to view and watch the course and all of that stuff. Yes. Oh, Carla wishes it was easier for us. We're not digging ditches. It's been stressful, but no, we're not complaining. We're not complaining.
No, it's more like a mental weight to are we doing the right things for you guys? Are we spending our time on the right things? Like just constantly thinking about our students is like thinking about your kids all the time.
So great, Ryan. Thank you for that prompt. If you're just joining us,
Ryan's helping us stay on track.
Yeah, he's like, stay on track, guys. If you're just joining and you don't know what the heck we're asking you for feedback on, the question is Teachable versus Thrivecart Learn. We're in the process of moving over 100,000 students from Teachable over to Thrivecart Learn, and it's been a little bit of a hiccup along the way. And we just wanted to see if you guys still like us, and if what are we asking them?
Should we continue with the migration to move all our courses over to Thrivecart Learn? The big pro is the system that we recommend to you guys will be using ourselves 100%. It's more cost effective for our students. So when we recommend to them, here's Thrivecart, you can host your courses with, or it can be your learning management system. It can be your funnel builder and your shopping cart and your affiliate program. Like there's a lot in Thrivecart that's a benefit. So we want to use the system 100% that we recommend. But there is some confusion as we're moving students from Teachable into Thrivecart Learn of like login issues. I'm not seeing all my courses, all of that. So the question is, do we continue with the migration and deal with the hiccups as we're going along with them? Or do we continue having Teachable? Because I'm not going to for students. But even regardless, we're still going to have Teachable. And you can always still log into it and access your stuff there. Just, yeah.
I'm sorry. I have to.
Gosh.
You were too serious over there. Carla's watching us test. Or with Samcart Teachable. I've been thinking about Thrivecart, but it's so confusing. Thrivecart, Thrive Leads, Thrive Tacos. I don't know.
We have Thrive Desk now. Yeah. Everybody's just Thrive.
Thrive Tacos. And I guess that would be what AppSumo would be. Thrive Tacos, right? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay.
I think continue with the migration. Thank you. Okay. Me for his glory, you're saying that.
I like that, Ryan. Just provide some how-to videos, and we could take have a page that explains everything a little bit better, I think.
Maybe have some humor to make the transition easier.
You're the funny one.
Oh, no.
Getting all this text reminding me to continue using. Hey, there you go. See, Jones, that is a fantastic point. All these emails you're getting is just telling you, hey, you've got some courses to complete.
You bought something 2 years ago.
And
go take it.
Guess what? You're back to 0% if you're on Thrivecart Learn now, because unfortunately we can't keep all that. But that being said, if you are 50% through a course, whatever course it is, go ahead and continue it on the platform you started it with. It's still going to be there for you. And then just once you're completed, then you can have the archive in the newer platform for the updates. All right. So what are we doing?
Man, they're saying we go with it. Your color coordination is ace. Was that planned? Yes. So normally I'm always in red. Red gives me a little bit of confidence. I really need it today. And you're normally in black or blue.
Because I'm boring.
No.
And I'm always bruised and beaten.
No, it just looks good on you. I like you. I like you in green too. I like you without a shirt.
These are actually our hex codes, by the way. What'd you say? Hey, we're gonna get censored. Come on, they're gonna. Now Carla's saying, "Do it." Oh my goodness.
I don't think she's talking about what I just talked about.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I think there's some lag.
Yeah, there's lag. She's talking about the migration.
Some goodies to help us make a decision for us to possibly transition.
Yeah,
I like
it's definitely a beast to transfer so many students. If you only had like 200 students,
which is awesome.
which is great, yeah, then the transition would be easier to a new platform. So if you're thinking about changing, and I've told this to my students too, if they're thinking about changing their blog name or whatnot, do it early. Like if it's on your heart and you want to change to a different platform, go ahead and make the change before you're 7 years into it and you have 100,000 students.
I'm loving this chat scroll thingy on the side here. All right.
What's
All right.
Karen saying?
Yeah, it's Karen. Karen Lyons. Where you at? There you are. So Karen's asking, well, if we now log in and set up an account with Thrive, all the courses should eventually show up. Yes, that is going to happen. It's just a matter of, I've got like 34 different Excel files to upload. So they are coming. If you happen, and this has happened to some like fringe students where they happen to buy things with 2 different email addresses, you guys are in like the worst position because you'll be getting a lot of emails. Like let's say you had blog by number on 2 different emails, you're probably going to get 2 individual emails from Thrivecart about that because it doesn't know that that's the same person. You know
if you had 2 accounts on Teachable, you're going to have 2 accounts on Thrivecart.
Yeah.
And we will go through the process of consolidating your accounts if you want that. Just send us an email and let us know all the email addresses that you have, and then we'll consolidate it and then let us know which email address you want it all on. Okay. So be like, here's the 3 I have accounts on. I want it all in this one. And then we can do that for you. It will be a manual process, but we can do it.
We have the power. All right, let's see here. Started Samcart and not your favorite.
12 years in.
Interesting. When everybody's doing this right now. Everybody, like Samcart had their course platform, Thrivecart. We took a brief look at Samcart and decided it wasn't for us. I think for the problem we had when we were looking at that one, we couldn't import students at the time.
Oh yeah, and we're like,
it ain't gonna happen. Although in hindsight, it would have been so easy to not have to do all of this.
Can't import them.
Yeah. Anyways, and then let's see here. Do you still have students enrolling in Teachable? And then not really. So every now and then somebody will slip in and find a hidden checkout page on Teachable, but we're trying to stop that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's see
There's
here.
a lot of back doors to go close. And I'm like, oh, we're still making small sales on Teachable. We definitely have to go find where that is and close it.
Jackie's confused. Purchased some courses. Don't believe you've gotten them to Teachable. Gotten them. Yeah. If you've purchased anything recently from us, we've made the transition where new customers are all in Thrivecart Learn.
So you're all good.
We did that like around the beginning of the year. And then life has been crazy. So we're now at the point of closing loops. So you're fine, Jackie. You're going to not have any frustration. And we should think about also a lot of our new customers, they don't even have any context as to what we're talking about. So
these are for our students from before this year. Anybody who bought in 2022, you guys are golden. You're ace. You're good. Anybody before that, they have some courses in Teachable, which is just a different platform. So we're deciding where do we consolidate all our teachings.
And assuming we follow through with this migration, which it sounds like we are, there will be an awesome case study that we will publish about all the gritty details for you. So Sherry asks, you love Teachable, but everyone seems to be transitioning to Thrivecart. The promise of simplicity is a very nice promise. And anytime you can reduce the number of connections, the number of tools you're using.
Or payments.
And monthly fees, yes, certainly. It does make sense. So it's just a pain in the butt in the short term.
Yeah, it's just hard for us to recommend Teachable and Thrivecart for our students because Thrivecart's a one-time payment. And then Teachable is a monthly payment. So recommending that to our students is just too much. So we want to make sure that what we recommend, we use ourselves.
To the best, to the extent it makes sense. All right, 12 courses of ours and working through and understand that transition comes with hiccups, but this move will benefit all of us in the long run. I am anxiously looking forward to it all getting transitioned over so I can have access to my courses in one place. P.S. Your affiliate link for the Start Mom Blog course is already via Thrivecart and Live Anywhere. Yep. Our affiliate program has moved over to Thrivecart a long time ago. If you are still an affiliate and you have your Teachable links, email friends. We'll make sure you're all good to go.
Yeah, but that transferred over about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see here. when everything's uploaded for everyone, then maybe close out on Teachable. We're going to double check that everything would work this way. But I think we should be able to just downgrade our plan. But that's stuff for us to figure out.
Yeah. So you guys will still
you won't be
have
impacted.
access to your old stuff on Teachable, just so that we make sure that everybody's happy.
It's okay, Leah. If you've used multiple courses, we got your back. You obviously deserve to have things consolidated and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, good question. How is their tech support at Thrivecart? Carla, good question. I have a good relationship with Thrivecart. We email back and forth. I'll send them. If I find a bug, I'll send it in. I'm the kind of guy, I will find a bug. If there's a bug in the software, I'm going to find it. And they tend to do a very good job. They get back to me within 24 hours, pretty much without fail. And then getting solutions, because the beauty of like a software as a service, it's not like it's a WordPress plugin or anything. Like, it's its own thing. If they have a problem and somebody identifies it, they fix it. They fix it for all their thousands of users. So they're pretty quick at fixing bugs. As far as like developing new features, they could be faster. Everyone could be faster, but they have a very solid platform.
Karen's a good question.
Is Thrivecart free to use /log in, or do we have to pay to use it to log in for courses? Great question. It is 100%, like, it's not free because you bought our course, but you're given an access. You don't need to pay for the Thrivecart platform. We paid for that. You paid for the course and you can access that. Similarly, I've gotten this question in our help desk. If you want to sign up as an affiliate, you don't need to buy Thrivecart to be an affiliate for us. That is a little confusing. Simply, we have an affiliate process inside of all our courses where you can get access to. So no worries there. You only need to pay for Thrivecart if you're planning on selling using the Thrivecart platform. Hope that clarifies that. You want to take this one?
Yeah. So Thrivecart offers a one-time fee. They do not host your courses. They manage them. So it's a learning management system. It doesn't, that's true, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm using the right terms. Okay. It doesn't host. We use bunny.net to host our courses. And I think the last month costs about $5-6 a month. So it's very affordable to host all our courses there. So that the previous question that we had, you don't have to host them on as unlisted YouTube videos. You can use that system. And you can also use that system to host your downloadables, so your printables and your ebooks and so on.
Yep. Would we use Wistia? No, I've looked at them. I think their pricing plan is like $100 per month, and it just don't make no sense to me. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Bunny.net is very easy to use. You take your video from your computer, you drag it over to the little browser, it uploads, it gives you a little code. You copy the code, you paste it into your course, and you're done. Aw. Thank you. Google, boost us up. Thank you for that.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. It's very kind of you. All right.
Next one we missed.
Let's see here. Yes, New Zealand. Love the Kiwis. Let's see. Yeah, sorry about all the emails, Tessa, coming through. Suzi, would you recommend the printable power pack if they already have printables by number?
Yeah, I would definitely. So printables by number is your overall course, how to create printables, how to sell them, how to market them, how to make your full-time income off small digital products like printables. If you need more inspiration, more ideas, more templates, then get the printable power pack, which you can use the code right now and get that for 50% off, which was very generous of you. Thank you. But yeah, I would definitely get the power pack, because from that you can make 100 more different types of printables that you can use either as freebies or as products or as bonuses for your other products that you have, or courses, or as incentives. It's just so many ways that you can use these small products, or as tripwires. I know, it's upsells, downsells.
You're using all the terms they might not know.
I know, but they can go read my blog.
Here's a good question. I'll try to be thoughtful in the answer. If you only plan on ever selling low-price printables, then should you stick with Sendout or take the leap over to Thrivecart? It's a very good question. Here's what a couple things angles I would take this answer at. Angle number one, if you only sell low-price products, then that monthly subscription fee, first off, if you're only selling low-price products, it might seem insane to buy the Thrivecart because it's a bit of a pricey package up front, okay? So you're totally wise. What you could do is, if you already have a blog, you could just install the WooCommerce plugin and sell without having any real investment there and start saving up the money. Let's say if you sell $100, you take $50 for yourself and $50 you put into your fund to upgrade your system when the time comes. I think over time you're going to want to upgrade to a more premium selling platform for the main reason of, if your products cost $8, I want you to be able to make more than $8 when you make a sale. And with Thrivecart, you have the ability of doing upsells, which is like once they buy, you can sell them a big bundle for $35 and turn your $8 sale into a $50 sale, and little things like that. And that really does change the game when you're selling without having a ton of traffic. So Sendal is fine. Of the platforms, Sendal is not my favorite, but it's affordable and it's accessible. So do whatever you can and save up for a better platform if you see the need to.
Yeah. Like 6 years ago, we started with Sendal. We used it for a couple months and then we transitioned. But even with printables, you can go, if you have a funnel building software, you can go from your printable to a bundle to maybe a subscription. So now not only are they getting that front end printable, they're getting the bundle, and then potentially they're becoming a monthly member to your printable subscription. And that's another thing that you can think about to grow a business that's just small digital products.
Definitely. All right, we'll do a few more. Is Thrivecart good for coaches and service providers? Yes and no. Thrivecart is good if you want to be able to sell things on autopilot. So let's say, for example, you have a monthly membership and you're a coach, but you do like one-to-many. Thrivecart fits perfectly for that. You can sell subscriptions, you can sell annual plans, monthly plans, split pay, all these different things, and it works great for that. On the service provider side, I've done a lot of service work over time, and oftentimes every charge is different. Like I might charge $1,000 this month and $200 next month and all that. I would use something like either PayPal and you use it for free and just send them an invoice, or you could do like QuickBooks and set up invoices like that. If you have standard packages where you like, I'll build a website for you for $1,000. Thrivecart would work fine, but I wouldn't want to go and change the pricing on Thrivecart a whole bunch of times. It's just not really how it's meant to be used.
Let's see, am I writing it right?
I don't know. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So this wasn't our intent for it to like sell Thrivecart, but if you guys do want to get Thrivecart, that is our affiliate link in the chat. We were mostly just here to ask if we should continue with the transition.
We're not being promotional or anything, but I think they're asking for it, and it does. One of the things that's nice about it now is that the Learn platform, we thought it was going to be a paid add-on. It has a free tier, which does everything you would need if you're getting started. The Learn Plus, like the little paid add-on, is like $200 for a lifetime. And that allows you to do all the import features and some of the advanced stuff, which is cool. And the import is necessary for us. Okay. How do we get the discount? You can get the discount by going to freedombynumber.com/products or just any place that you know to buy Suzi's products. And coupon code migration is 50% off everything. I have it expiring either today or tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. Just want to make sure that it's not just one day. Yes, we have an audiobook.
Yes. It's John's voice.
You get to listen to me for a few hours.
Beautiful voice. I listen to it all the time. This voice.
We should play it for the dog. Maybe the dog will sleep through the night.
Morning to night.
Put it on like halftime speed. Alrighty.
And then you build a funnel.
All right. Ryan, have a great time. Have a nice shopping spree.
Thank you, Ryan. Really appreciate it.
Alrighty.
Keto had one.
Keto.
Right here.
Here we go.
Oh, you can't see it.
Just push the button.
Which course, I have them all, is best to launch? Printables by number or LPL launch kit? If you have them both, then I would use both of those combined at the same time, because Printables by number is the course with the tutorials and Little Product Launch Kit is the templates. So as you go through the lessons, you can grab the templates from the Little Product Launch Kit. I would use them both. I would also use the checklist that's in Little Product Launch Kit and just go through that step by step and make sure you're checking off all the boxes as you go through it.
Awesome. So I think we've got a lot of feedback.
Carla's like, no, the dog will not sleep. It's too young. I know.
I stopped smiling when I read that comment. I was like, don't give us truth, Carla. Give us hope.
Oh, can we see the fur baby? Okay, they're asking.
Okay, go for it. Get the fur baby. Thank you guys for all the great feedback. I've got 40 people on. This is fantastic. This is working well. Fur baby is coming. I hear I'm going to turn the chat overlay off, but please keep giving us our chats so we can put them on the screen. Little man is coming. Oh boy. Did you wake him up? Yeah. Yeah.
He just woke up from a nap.
It's like, what's going on here? Now you're stressing him out, and he's live streaming.
Look, over there.
Everybody say hello to
Hi.
Simba. Little man Simba. Just broke my desk. Simba.
Oh.
There he is.
Yeah.
Hey, little guy. We just had a long walk before going live as we were talking about what we're going to say here today, and he has pooped from his walk. Hey, little man. He's got hiccups. Oh, goodness.
Look
He stays up all night to have some peace from the kids.
at that.
Yeah, we're working with the kids. Sometimes they like their Legos more than the dog, which is really a bummer for us. We're working on that. We really thought this dog would be more engaged with. But he is adorable.
I know.
Oh, little guy. So if we ever have any typos in our blog posts or in our emails, it might be because he's sitting in our lap as we're working. He's so lovey.
He's very soft. And still a little lazy.
Yes. Are we going to get dog training classes?
Yeah.
We are working on it. My mom actually, for 35 years, ran a dog boarding kennel, and she professionally trained dogs for the Southeastern Guide Dogs and like the Seeing Eyes for the Blind, all those programs, Paws with a Cause. And she's a very good dog trainer. So we're actually in our guest room right now. We're renovating the office a little bit, but she was going to come down and stay with us. She retired recently, so I want her to come down and
Help us.
get him standing at attention for us. Alrighty, you ready to go and continue? So maybe we should
What's
talk
the
after the
verdict?
live.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah. So
I think we're feeling from what people are saying here that we should go ahead and do it because in the long term, it'll be the right thing for the students. It's just going to be a couple weeks of hiccups.
he's got hiccups now.
No, he just stopped. It's all good now. Look at that puppy face.
All right. So one last question: LPL or Printable Power Pack? If you have the Printable Banner course, the Printable Power Pack doesn't have tutorials on setting up the things. It's okay. So you want to answer that?
If you already have the course, then you have the instructional videos. If you just need more printables templates, then go with the Power Pack. If you need the sales page templates, if you need more steps, if you're still a little bit lost, then I will get LPL. If you know what you're doing and if you're set with the course, then go ahead and get the Printable Power Pack. Or you get them both because you get them for 50% off right now. It just makes sense, Bogo.
It's just fun. Alrighty, and then good positivity. Appreciate you guys. We're gonna have a little chat. Maybe toss a frisbee for Puppy, although he's not gonna chase anything.
Oh yeah, that was a long walk.
He's done.
He's all done. I know.
And we will be talking to y'all real soon. Thank
I know.
you for
Look at
joining
that.
us.
See, he sits like this. I know.
Smell my puppy breath.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, so sweet.
All right, y'all. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you all very, very soon.
Thank you.
Bye.